Yeah, and I certainly think Matt and Lucy want to stay undefeated and become the number 1 seed in their flight, but also now with a loss between Christine and Tyson, they're going to want to win this next one right here. This is going to be a tough matchup. They're going to have to play flawless. They're going to have to bring their best game against Matt and Lucy, and then hope for a little luck as well.
Hey, Eddie. What's up, Scott?
What's going on?
Golden boy.
I'll ask about one of our favorites to have up here. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Oh, what a matchup. What a matchup, you guys. This is going to be exciting.
This is very exciting. You've had a chance to kind of wind down here, and have you gotten some food?
I just ate this delicious pizza that they're selling over there.
Oh, yeah.
I had a Maui Wowie, which is like pineapple and ham, and I inhaled it, and it was awesome.
I was going to say you didn't bring any with you, so it must have been good.
I love to eat.
Nothing wrong with that, especially when there's good food.
Ooh.
So it looks like Matt likes to come over across the center line and take a lot of the thirds. Is that just his way of getting involved, or what's the game plan there? Maybe that?
Yeah, he wants to take over and put pressure on the other team, right? So if he kind of hangs back and lets Lucy do everything, it's showing that, he's kind of not in the game, right? So if he steps in and shows like, hey, I'm here, shows his presence, that's definitely going to put a lot of pressure on the opponents. What do you think?
Yeah, and also, what is he hitting shot-wise, shot selection-wise when he comes all the way over like that? Is he hitting a soft drop cross-court so that he can't get attacked or have Lucy get attacked as well?
It depends on the ball, Scott. It depends on like what's coming, where the opponents are in position. But I just saw him take over a couple and driving them, just like that last forehand volley. Pow!
One, I think I'm correct on this, but have you ever seen Matt and Lucy play with anybody else in mixed doubles, or just each other?
I have never seen them play with anyone else.
So that plays a factor as well, and by that I mean just like the Newmans, brother and sister, play together a lot.
But they've played with different partners too.
They have at times, but Matt and Lucy only play a number of tournaments a year,
right?
A smaller number than most of the average pros play.
Right.
And so I think they just choose to give themselves the best chance at winning when they go to a tournament. And they've proven that they can do that with each other.
Absolutely. They're a strong team.
Matt just seems like a big presence on the court.
That's
right?
what I'm telling you. He's showing his presence out there, putting pressure on the opponents and doing his thing. He doesn't care. Get out of the way.
Yeah, when that ball goes up, I mean, he hammers it. Would it be safe to say that he's got one of the strongest drive shots in the game, overheads? And
yeah, it's so penetrating. It's like, I don't know how he gets so much power on the ball.
It's a great word description for that, penetrating. It hits your paddle with a little different type of velocity.
Right. All right, Tyson now getting in the game, trying to control it.
Nice lob by Matt there.
Matt lobs over.
But look how
Christine.
Tyson went and got it. And Christine
dropped
switched.
it.
Yeah.
Dropped it. It wasn't like, oh, I got it and then lobbed it or freaked out. He was composed, got to the ball. Nice.
Man, look at him switch. That's great.
Look at this. Oh my God, everyone's in the position that they normally don't play.
Wouldn't be. Yeah, and then it was Lucy the first to pull the trigger on that ball and put the heat on Tyson and Christine there.
That was so much fun.
That was fun to watch. Little musical chairs right there. Yeah, look at Matt.
Look
at Matt. He's actually like pouncing like a lion trying to attack his prey. He's just waiting and lying in wait.
Waiting for the gazelle to reveal itself.
He does. If you watch him though, he's creeping over, and he's just waiting for that right moment to attack, and he does such a good job of it.
Oh, Christine McGrath on the odd side now, or on the left side as we call it in pickleball, in front of Kovalova.
Glad you pointed it out for people that aren't from tennis. We didn't know what that meant. Ad side.
Right.
We're like.
And it shouldn't be called ad side because this is not tennis. I'm just used to.
but you're one of many people that call it ad side and
right.
deuce side. that comes over from the tennis world. But again, like you said, to clarify, that's a term that's used in tennis and only tennis typically.
Right. My fault.
No, you're fine. That wasn't about correcting you. I wanted to bring that up because I don't come from a tennis background.
Right.
And a lot of people in pickleball don't. And when people say, oh, the ad side, you sometimes get a strange look. And it's like, what does the ad side mean? Or what is the deuce side?
Yeah.
So it's left side and right side. Or I sometimes will say strong side. But that could even be confusing.
That could be confusing.
Because
so anyone could think that their strong side is
correct.
either side.
Right, because somebody's backhand could sometimes, like the
Yeah.
Newmans, their backhands could be the stronger side.
You know what we could call the sides? We could call it start side.
Start side?
Because
I like it.
Yeah, because after the side out, it always starts on the right.
That phrase coined by none other than Michelle Esquivel.
We'll
the
see.
start side.
All right, guys, if you look on the screen real quick. Actually, never mind. Scratch that.
You missed it, Scott. The ship has sailed, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, you guys still got to see it, even though we didn't tell you
That's
what
right.
it was.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back in from the timeout. Nice timeout, by the way. Breaking momentum.
Yeah, it worked.
Usually does. Christine back on the right side or start side.
I love it.
From now on.
Not getting a little aggressive there. Overhit that forehand.
We have a Facebook question here from Kendaline Lewis wondering, no Simone or Ben Johns playing in mixed doubles? They're actually part of Flight A, so a separate pool than what we're watching right now. So once this flight's matches are over, they will be playing here in the next few hours.
It's a great question.
Yeah, it's kind of neat and interesting to see who's in what pool, and you got the strong teams on all divided up right now. Hopefully they'll be meeting, if it works out the way it's supposed to work out, they'll be meeting for the semifinals and quarterfinals.
Yeah, and I think that's how they try to break the fights up. They take the rankings and they take the players and they look at a big picture and they take top player here, the next top player here, and they break them up, each of the strongest teams in each flight. A lot of times there's 2 or 3 or 4 flights, and then they just go down from that point.
Was that determined last Friday, or?
This was determined at some point after Nationals.
Oh.
The rankings were solidified after Nationals, which would have been November 2nd through the 10th. And after the Nationals rankings came through and they got those, they no longer counted any other tournaments past that so that they could get some solid ranking points and numbers to give to the players here. So that's a great question, Jeff.
Good thinking. Yeah, I like that.
All right, guys, we have a score of 8-2.
That's my birthday.
Oh, hey.
August 2nd. I love saying that score, 8-2. I don't like hearing it from the other team.
I love that roll drop by Lucy Kovalova. So good.
And it's a drop. It goes over the net and just drops.
It's beautiful. Matt showing his presence again, taking over the court.
Michelle, what is it like right directly across from him at the kitchen line when you're playing against him?
I don't know if I'm lucky or not. I haven't played against Matt Wright and Lucy. The last time I played against them was in Nationals. Oh my God, my first Nationals. I want to say in 2016 or something like that. With Tyler Loon back in the day. And I think that was the only time I played against Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova. It's been a while, so I can't even tell you, but I like playing against guys because I like the fast hands and all that stuff, but I'm sure it's scary.
Sure.
Hey, Michelle, Alex Fox just asked a question. He said, so if we call it start side, what do we call the other side?
The second side.
Start side, second side.
Start side, not start side.
Not start side.
What's that movie where the strong side? What is that movie? Strong side.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry. Wish I were with you on that one.
You
I know the
what?
dark side.
I think strong side, dark side would be a little not good.
Tyson looking to get in there. Matt keeping him honest. A lob thrown up. Yeah, gets each player out of position. Christine and Tyson really setting up the point there. Great control. Score is 2-10-2. Lucy Kovalova has a great reach over that non-volley zone line. Her span is put to use, taking away time and space from the opponents.
We got some wind picking up here. A little gusty here.
So if you guys are watching, Christine McGrath and Tyson McGuffin are with the wind, and it's been like that all day. The side that we're on, the booth side, is with the wind. So the other side, you have to really maybe drive a little bit more into the wind to get that ball over the net. Nice. Nice drive.
Such a powerful backhand by Matt Wright. It's the angle at which he's hitting it too, because he's a little taller, so he's hitting it from high to low with a lot of top spin there. Christine had no chance at that. Nice overhead by Tyson there too. Matt kind of threw a paddle at it, but I think he knew it was not coming back.
There we go. I was hoping to see Christine on the backhand side again, just to see a little switcheroo. Now she's going back to the right side. Start side.
Start side and the back side. Dark side.
Start side.
Boy, we got some funny words here for this new. Somebody did say in the comments that they call it even and odd side.
There you go.
So even side would be your score.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Oh my god.
Why didn't we think of that,
And
guys?
it's similar to the start side, right? Because, you know, I
Start
like
at
that.
0.
Even and odd. So if you have any confusion, it's even odd. And that's also how you track your stacking as well. So with
That's
your score.
true. This is true.
I kind of like
Oh.
start side, dark side better though.
Start side, dark
Start
side.
Come on over to the dark side. Right, 3-12-2. It's uphill sledding for Tyson and Christine so far. Points are hard to come by.
Beautiful roller.
I almost thought Tyson was going to fake like he was going to hit that ball hard because he was so close to the net and then just like dink it, maybe cross court, but he did not. He ripped it, and Lucy just stepped out of the way.
Boom.
Yeah.
Matt's always looking for lunch.
He seems to be looking for lunch a lot. He does, as lions would do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Rawr.
that was a weak attempt at a roar by Michelle Esquivel.
Michelle Esquivel roar.
She's gonna have to work on that and come back and give us a better one later. That was more like a cat roaring, like a house cat.
Like a house cat, indoor cat.
During this timeout, I'd like to ask Michelle, do you have a game plan for your singles matchup tomorrow for the bronze medal match, as you called it?
I'm just gonna come out, closing my eyes, swinging away.
Is that a game plan that you like? Just go out there swinging?
Well, you know, like the great thing about singles is like you could just hit the ball. You know, you have a full court. You don't have to really be accurate with where you're placing it. You just want to get the ball quick to the other side so that opponent doesn't have time to get to the ball. So that's kind of my thing. I like drives. I like hitting the ball hard. So playing against Irina is always tough. So just going to come out prepared. So I'm going to get a lot of rest and have fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds has elapsed, and now we're back with Lucy serving to Christine.
Let's see if Christine stays on the dark side. There she goes.
She is.
There it comes. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, because he's so long too, so like a lot of people might let that bounce and then try to take it off the bounce, which
Right.
would have given Christine and Tyson a chance to get back, but he just grabs it out of the air and it just rips on it.
And it's funny that you're like, oh, Matt is long, but so is Lucy.
Yeah, that's true. Lucy's definitely got a long. I don't think.
The ball was out, and that is game. Lucy Kovalova, Matt Wright defeating Christine McGrath and Tyson McGuffin. Great play.